today. From Levi's Stadium in
getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. As we get set to see Josh Rosen command this offense, the number 10 pick in the 2018 draft.
Since the Cardinals moved up and drafted him 10th overall out of UCLA back in 2018, Josh Rosen hadn't had much of a chance to get comfortable on an NFL roster. Physically, every attribute you look for in a quarterback, now it's all up to him to make the most of his opportunities.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 9 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
Flush to his right. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And now it's Rosen looking. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They go play action. It's Rosen out to his left. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Rosen. Forced out to his left. And he's got the hook up to McCloud. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. Rosen to throw again. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now it's Rosen. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on 1st down. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Second and 10 now. It's Rosen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. Caught on a slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with the third-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 65 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play fake. Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Eric Armstead able to record his 5th sack of the season. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. It's a solid pickup, 8 yards, but work still to do now on 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game, and Charles, ultimately it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because, let's face it, Brandon, they just don't know how to react. I mean, who does? Did you win? No. Did you lose? No. Because when you win, you jump up and down. Life's good. When you lose, you set your face in that stone look so that you show that you weren't hurt.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25. Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close. So the decision to throw the flag, a good one by Andy Reid. To throw again on 2nd down. Rosen. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And able to complete this one to McLeod. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, for years, this matchup, the Chiefs and 49ers, would have been known as the Joe Montana game. And these being the 2 teams that Montana played for in his Hall of Fame career. But now, of course, it's a Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl 54 in Miami. That game won by the Chiefs 31-20 with that furious 4th quarter comeback to win their 2nd Lombardi trophy. Escaping the pressure right. To To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. The kick by Gould is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after... Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, it's Rosen. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Here's Rosen. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, they've won a few in the years following. On 1st down, it's Rosen. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Rosen. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Here's Rosen to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs' first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Butker's kick here is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Rosen, the tight end Kittle, has it on the left side. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Rosen. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen. And he whips that one incomplete there. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Again, it's Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Rosen on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Now Rosen looking to throw. Touchdown! George Kittle from 3 yards out. And the 49ers put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Nick Bosa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Rosen will throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 31, Mahomes finding Kelsey. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. Flushed out right. Finding Hardman. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Steps away, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Mahomes to throw it. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes. Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Rosen to a knee, and that ought to do it. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Niners, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.